Boston Bruce here, Operation No Time to Die. Japan turned 17.3. And Japan took a little bit of a beating last turn from the Americans. They've been loading up the whole game on this side of the board and they've been doing some damage. So, we're going to get right into it here. Shouldn't be too long a turn. All right, we're going to go for our tech rolls. Looking for a 7 on improved factories and heavy battleships. And we got a 6 on heavy battleships. And we finally got on the board for improved factories. About time. All right. We are on the board. My incoming stuff on some of the guys may be off a bit. I haven't done turn 1 and 2 and moved all the units. Just what I needed to be able to do my turn. I'm going to get to my purchases. All right. We have $62. We had 63. We lost 1 to convoy raiding. So we're going to get right to it. We're going to start construction. Let me double check this. Make sure there's prices I got right. Fortifications, 5.5, so 4.4 if you don't build them all at once. Coastal defense, a 6. 5 would improve construction. So we're going to spend $20 to start 5 fortifications. $10 on 5 militia. $7 on an anti-aircraft artillery and an infantry. And $25 on 5 more coastal artillery guns. All right, let's get into our combat. First combat move we're going to make is up here in Russia. This cavalry is going to come up from Central Mongolia into Buryatia, up into Irkutsk, and take that for the Japanese. So they're going to go up $1. Boy, a lot of wounded soldiers around the board today. I think I got some gremlins in the house. All right, I go up $1 to 44. The Russians go to 26. I know that's what I check with Knights Templar. All right. My next combat move. Oh, before I forget, Saradny. Saradny is going to move over 1 space and convoy raid the West African line. Saradny. Next combat move. I am going to carpet bomb. What's it called? Sichuan up here. I can almost guarantee I won't get a hit because whenever I carpet bomb it, when I played, I hardly ever get any hits, it seems. All right, we are going to attack that sub right there. And we're going to attack this destroyer right here. The destroyer, we're going to bring 1 light cruiser from C-Zone 56, along with a tactical bomber, 1, 2, another tactical bomber, 1, 2, 2 fighters, and the other sub over here, all 3 of these planes. 2 tactical bombers and a fighter. Let's see. I believe that is it for my combat moves. All right. I'm not sure about surface rating ships. I'm going to have to check in the rule. I know they don't get a modifier like subs do. What is my rule book? Oh, there it is, under the coffee table. Always seem to be looking at something. Convoy rating. There might be any optional rules. Oh, let's look on this convoy rating aircraft, mine warfare surface rating, 912. 912. Just get a double check the rolls. I don't think there's any modifiers for me. Surface ships, nope. I'm going to roll the dice. I know each roll of dice, whatever it works out. We can decide. Red's the attacker. I know they don't get, I don't think they get a shot with anti-sub warfare. Alright, either way, I ain't getting nothing, so that's it on that one. Okay. The other combat move I already did. I took the $1 for that one. Right off the bat. Alright. We got the sub over here. There's no ships in the zone, so if I miss it, I know he's going to submerge. He can't hit me, so I got 1 fighter and 2 TAC bombers. And if I miss, I will not flip the board. 4, 5, 9. So we got him. We sank that sub. I'm sure we have to sink some more subs. All right. The destroyer over here. I got a light cruiser, 2 fighters, 2 tactical bombers. So I will roll for the. I know if I roll the planes first, they probably won't hit. So we're going to roll a light cruiser, which tacks at, I believe, a 5. You should notice I got enough of them. Light cruiser, 5. So I'm looking for a 5. And we got a 4. Okay. Destroyer shoots back at a 4, and that's a hit. So I lose a light cruiser. He loses a destroyer. That is the end of my combat. Now we're getting into non-combat. Hey. I actually came out ahead on that battle. For a change. Alright. Let's see how we want to do this. Alrighty. This sub from C-Zone, what is it? C-Zone 65. Even if the destroyer was there before, I could have went through it, so it's not a screening maneuver. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to go in this C-Zone. 126. There's no planes on map. There's no aircraft carriers. There's no destroyers. He's going to sit there and block the movement of those transports. More than 1, 2, well, they can get to here now. They can only go 1 space beyond the screening force. They can come down this way and get to here too if they want to go that way. That's fine. Next move. The other sub from up here is going to come down. 1, 2, 3, 4. The C-Zone 125 and hang out. I'm going to rail this airborne infantry from Baritia to Korea. These 2 infantry up here are going to move down to Western Manchuria. My fighters. 1 fighter that was in Korea came here. 1, 2. He is going to land in Kyushu. The 2 fighters that were on this carrier. 1 is going to go back to the carrier. And the other one, 1, 2, 3, is going to land on a light carrier in the sea zone on the other side of Japan. Let's see here. My 4 tactical bombers are going to move back to Korea. Actually, no, they're not. They're going to land in Kyushu. Except for one. Actually, I'm going to put one back in. One of them goes back into Korea. I don't believe Japanese can attack Korea. They can't leave until they're a major power. Let's see. Oh, carpet bombing I forgot to do. Over here, 3D12s. 2, I believe. As I said before, I would not hit nothing. 5, 3, 5, 11. That's the way I usually roll. I've had heavy bombers with 5 dice and still don't get one hit. Alrighty, let's see, next move. These 2 light cruisers that are over here in Sea Zone 92 are going to break apart. So I'm going to put a chip. One of them is going to go 1, 2, 3 down to Sea Zone 98. The other one, I'm going to put a chip up here. Let's see, I put a chip up there on the one. Okay, yes, I'm good. I think he was there. Yeah. So, let's see, this guy goes there. This one is going to go 1, 2 over to here. And let's see. And one more is going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4 to the Marianas. And let's see what else we got. I bought an anti-aircraft gun. And yeah, all right, let's see, I got to do this different and change my mind. I need to put a chip in non-combat move. I'm going to non-combat into Kyushu with 1 infantry. So I bought an infantry. It's going in Tokyo. So I'm going to put this one here with my 3 chips still there. And I'm buying an artillery. No, I bought an anti-aircraft. I'm going to move 1 artillery over to Kyushu. This one's coming out. That chip comes out. Okay. Ooh. Did I forget that? Let's see what else I want to do. And a hell of a lot more. So let's see. I have my transport plane. I thought of attacking, but don't really want to. Let's see. I go 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to take up this transport's going to go. Actually, that infantry I moved from Tokyo. I'm actually picking them up instead. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's landing on the Mariana Islands, and the transport plane is going back. And I believe that is it with my non-combat moves. Let me check my ships for a second here. 2. Yeah, I believe that's it. My 3 transports are over here. Oh, hold on a minute here. I could do that. Yeah, I believe that's it. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm going to do. I got to fly back my plane here. 1, 2, 3. He's going to land back in Korea. I'm actually going to move this infantry. Oh, he can't. I already railed. I already did a rail move. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Ready to get some more butt kicking from Hoshi. Insane Hoshi. Okay, place units. AA gun and an infantry are going in Tokyo. So I'll put him on this chip. Let's see. So, place units before income. What do we buy? 10 militia. 5 militia for $10. So, they're all going where there's already some. So, let me get my sheet out here, just to be sure. I've got 5. 1 in the Marianas. 1 in the Philippines. Let's see, what do you got on the going? 1 in Sumatra. Sarawak. 1 in Borneo. And 1 in Java. Actually, I'm not sure how the supply path thing works. You guys, I might, because in Java, if I can, I think never mind. I'll just do it like it is. I was going to upgrade instead, but I'm good. Good with the militia. Okay, fortifications. I got 5 of them starting. So I'm going to put them all on the board. The production board, that is. Over here, they're going to be at stage 2. And they are going, show you nowhere. 1 in the Philippines. 1 in Borneo. 1 in Java. 1 in the Marianas. And 1 in Sarawak. And I got a question on Sarawak. I know, it's an island, but it's not. So I think my fortification in each place is only good against coastal attacks. As far as I know. I think I would have to be build one there too if I was going to do it that way. But for now, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting 2 there because I think I have to. I don't think one in the middle helps the whole thing. If it does, I'm going to put this one on Sumatra instead. You guys can decide. All right, next move. I've got 5 coastal guns, coastal artillery. And we are putting them in, let's see. I am putting 3 of them in the Philippines. That'll give us 4 there. The Philippines are a double victory point territory. Because if the United States don't get it back, they lose 1 point they don't get. They have to have all their territory. And I got 2 more to put down. And they're both going in the Caroline Islands. So I need another chip. The Mariana Islands, excuse me. Well, he can only bring 1, 2, 3. Those planes can only go 6. 1, 2, 3. They can get to Java if they want. And they could go to Borneo if they want to. No, they can't get to Borneo. So actually, I'm going to put 1 of these coastal guns in Java. So I put 1 there, 3 there, that's 4, and 1 in the Marianas is 5. Let's see. I'm going to check where he's going with these frickin' airborne here. 1, 2, 3. I mean, he could go some places, but I'm going to stop where I'm at. That's where I'm going to do it, I believe. I'm sure a madman's going to find a way around anything I did. Yep, and I believe that's it. I think I put all 5 down. I put 1 in Java, 1 in Marianas. I put 3 in the Philippines. So that's my 5 for this turn. And collect income. We're at 44. We're still getting 1 for Shantung, 1 for Peking, 2 for Borneo, 2 for Java, and 2 for the Philippines. So 6, 7, 8 in bonuses, plus 44 is 52. And I could really use a good wartime roll here. Really need a good wartime income roll. 4. What the fuck? All right, so we got 44 plus 4 is 48, plus 8 more is 56 for the Japanese. And I believe that is the end. Let me just double check. All right, you can't go beyond here. You can't go beyond here. You can't go beyond here. So I should be good. One, two. Yeah, that's it. We'll collect our money, and we'll turn it over to Global War Enthusiasts for the British Commonwealth. Turn 17.4 and the Free French 17.5. Boston Bruce signing out.